welcome to Let's Play Gran Turismo 2, episode... What episode is this? 33? Yeah, 33. Alrighty then. So, now that we have our cultists, I'm going to switch back to the Legacy for pretty much, I think, the final time. Even though I probably could use it for one more race, but anyway. I'm gonna switch back to the Legacy for race 1, you know, because I want to. As we are now heading to Tahiti Maze. And so the cars we are going up against in this event are a Toyota Celica GT4 ST165, a Peugeot 206 99 rally car, and a Lancer Evo 5. And so, for the first race, I'm going to use my Subaru Legacy, and then for pretty much the other two races I'll use the Cultus. And well, to anyone asking why I decided to go for the Cultus, is well, basically because primarily I just want to get through this before I get on with the endurance events. Also because essentially I have to compromise this with my college work as much as I can. Because I have to work in the day. Oh, okay. This is I think the 80s model of the Celica. Considering it's also the first time we're actually racing on Tahiti, on the full Tahiti Maze course in this game. And well, because I know very well I cannot save replays from the dirt events, I basically just record the replays so I can give myself pretty much some fucking kudos for a promising shot if I get one. And I'm just absolutely flying with this thing right now. I'm just literally flying at the moment. At least I think I'm flying. But anyway. We are now going through the 4 consecutive hairpins. Since I can tell, I've only officially driven the full lap on this course probably twice. And surprisingly, I'm actually not struggling as much as I thought I was going to in this course. But somehow, I am still dominating this one over the Celica. And well, to many of you who probably expected I was going to use the Escudo, the reason why I chose the Cultus is basically because, well, my dad's the difference. Anyways. It is a victory in race number 1, as I'm just waiting for the Celica to finish. And there he fucking is. But anyway. So that was race 1. And as you would expect from me, a relatively easy victory. And well, now of course, it is time for me to switch back to the Cultus once again. Because obviously, that's officially how I'm going to win the remaining events. Alright, so, going back to the Cultus for the other 2 races. So, let's head to race 2, where we are going up against a 206. And where officially overall, because I'm basically driving a Pikes Peak car for this, I would imagine in many cases, I would just absolutely dominate this run. Unless I crash early on, but you know. We'll just wait and see how we do. Hopefully we can do well. Still, that is one angry leader. And there goes the 206. And that's a wall. Yep, okay. This run is not going well. And that's a wall. I'm still touching the walls, but fuck it, whatever. Well, hopefully through that section I have managed to get myself something decent with the Cultus, considering I was crashing a lot and I've probably got myself a decent shot of my Cultus with the 206. At least I think I have, when I have a look at the replay. Which is basically what I'm going to do. Well, to anyone who is complaining about this, then don't. Because the reason why I chose this car as well, because I dare to be different. Also because officially I want to get through pretty much all of the international B events before I get on with the international A events. And there is the bullshit. So I'm just going to record the replay now because I don't see any point in skipping it. So obviously that's what I'm going to do, basically. Just hit the wall. And I almost spin there. Almost a spinny boy. And I'm just basically touching these walls. And then basically just crashing through these hairpins. Well, hopefully at the very least, I have managed to get myself a somewhat reasonable shot of my Cultus with the Peugeot, maybe. As I'm still continuing to touch the walls, and this is where I now run away, basically. Run away, run away. Initially 5th stage. Also, furthermore, yes, I have seen every complete stage in it should be, or at least every official stage, excluding the battle stages, because I think they're just irrelevant, but anyway. So through the final sequence of corners, and there we go. So that was race 2, and hopefully if it's possible, I also got myself a reasonable shot. So, let's head over to race number 3. The third and final race of Tahiti Maze, where we are going up against a Lancer Evo 5 this time. So, let's go to it, and hopefully do more or less the same of what I did in the previous one, except hopefully I will not be crashing as much, even though I probably will. But again, I've got the shot I need to get, at least I think I have. And also because officially, if I was going to be using my legacy for this one, I would have probably lost anyway, but again, obviously, I officially decided that, well, the sooner I get this card, the sooner I can get through the dirt events. Because the main car I'm basically using this against is the Escudo. Pretty much for the Pikes Peak uphill, which is essentially the main reason on why I bought this thing. And also because essentially I love this wing. Because this rear wing is massive. And I actually love it. I actually love the way this thing looks. I really do. I can also see where the fan is. At least I think I can see the fan. Right where the grill is. Whilst I am pretty much running away from this one. That was a much cleaner run, and I was over 3 seconds faster on this run than I was the previous run. And well, reasons for that, well, because I clearly didn't crash as much. But anyway, there we go. So, that was Tahiti Maze. And I've already got my replay shot, so don't need to worry about that. And of course, another 10 grand for winning. And officially, I would imagine by now I'm probably over 37% complete with this game. But anyways. Page 1 is now complete, and all we need to do now are these 2 events. Tahiti Dirt, Route 3, Reverse, and the Pikes Peak Hill Climb are officially our final 2 dirt events. So, in terms of progress, we have now officially won over 100 races out of the 120 that we have notably competed in, and also my average win ratio is now back to over 84%, as of which we are now officially 37.89% complete with this game. So, that was Tahiti Maze. Next up is Tahiti Dirt Route 3, Reverse. So with that, stay tuned for more GT2.